What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to try some European chocolate for the very first time. So, from what I understand, Milka is actually a very popular chocolate brand in a lot of European countries. But we don't have this here in the United States, so I am very excited to try this for the first time. It's not every day that you get to try a chocolate that you've never had in your entire life. So this is pretty cool. And the other thing is, I have heard that a lot of Europeans say that our American chocolate is very bad. And that like seriously, that it tastes sour and that it tastes like vomit, like throw up, which is really critical. So, to be honest, I grew up eating, our American chocolate. That's what I'm used to. So I like it. I like the flavor of our chocolate here. So I'm really curious how different this is and like if my taste has been ruined or what I'm gonna think of this. So let's take a look at this thing. It's actually a very nice looking package, by the way. Very elegant, a little honestly nicer looking than the Hershey bar, if you know that wrapper. This is nice. It's got a cow on it. Um, there's another language on the packaging. Like, it's very. This is exciting stuff for Americans. So, anyway, let's. How do you open this? Oh, there's an arrow. There's instruction. Whoa. There's instructions. There's a. Oh, wow. Do you pull it? Oh. Whoa. Hold the phone. I didn't know this was going to be different. Even the packaging is different in Europe. Okay. You pull. Oh my gosh, if I can do this. You pull it like this. Oh. Oh my goodness. That is so satisfying. How did you guys come up with this technology? Or why don't we have this? In America, when you open a candy bar, you just tear it. You just like rip it open like a savage barbarian. This actually has like a very nice opening mechanism. Cool. Okay, let's open this up and let's get to it. Enough talking. Let's do it. Let's break off a little piece here. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff. Breaks off perfectly. Has a nice sheen to it. Very shiny. I don't know. I don't know if that means anything. Smell? Smells like chocolate. I can confirm. All right, there's nothing else to do but just eat it and see how different it is, I guess. Let's see. This is the Milka. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Okay. I'm noticing things. Wow. For one thing, that is incredibly easy to eat. Like, it's literally melting in my mouth. Is chocolate supposed to do that? Because a lot of our American chocolate is very, waxy. It's got all this crazy chemicals and preservatives in it, like to keep it on the shelf longer. This just feels more, I don't know, it's a weird thing to say, but more natural. I don't know if chocolate is natural, but if it is, this is natural. And it tastes different for sure. Wow. It's more, it's not as intense, for one thing. Like, I feel I could eat this all day and not get sick. If you eat a lot of American candy, like, it actually makes you sick. Not that you should eat a lot of candy. Not that I ever just eat tons of candy or anything. No, no, definitely not. But this one is like, I don't know if you'd call it nuttier or earthier, or and it's not as piercingly sweet. Now I understand how much sugar we must be putting into our American stuff, especially our chocolate, because this more what it's supposed to taste like? This is a like, don't get me wrong, as an American, I like our chocolate. Like, I like that intense flavor, but there's something to be said for a chocolate you can just like enjoy, like, and feel normal. Wow. Wonderful texture as well. I feel like a food critic here. That's great. That's fantastic. And different. I don't know if every American would like this. I like it though. But it's not as sweet. It's certainly not as punching you in the face with the overpowering flavor. Let's move on because we got four different flavors. This is the Milka Keflecken. Is that German? Cow spots. How do you guys come up with this stuff? We don't have fun stuff like this. Like it's got little white spots. So this is like a combination of white chocolate and milk chocolate, which sounds amazing. Let me do this. Very satisfying. Hold on, so you can see it. Very sad. Ooh, oh, that is not something that you see in the United States. You don't see this. We have just broken, crazy, ripped wrappers all over the place. So satisfying. That's great. I can't. Maybe you think it's kind of stupid how much enjoyment I'm getting out of the package. I don't care. I think that's great. This is awesome. Cow spots. That's the translation, I think. Yeah. Kuflecken. Cow spots. And sure enough, it's like a cow. You guys just, why not? So I don't think I've ever had, this is a different kind of chocolate. It's European, but white chocolate and milk chocolate, do those like go well together? I don't care. Let's try it. Wow. Wow. This is so good. Oh my goodness. My life has changed. Actually, it's a bad thing because you can't really get this stuff here. I don't want to love this too much because that'd be really annoying. That's really good. Again, it's like this is. I'm starting to think Europeans like you have a point. Our chocolate does seem very over the top, and like sugary and again waxy. Like it's not a good. Sometimes you get chocolate here that just doesn't feel good in your mouth, especially the Easter candy. That chocolate is disgusting. But even our good chocolate, like it doesn't like melt in your mouth or feel that great. This is great, perfect. Huh? I didn't even expect to like love it this much. I just think that's genuinely really good. Okay. Ha! Ha ha! You guys are putting fruit in your chocolate. Ha! What, are you trying to be healthy? We don't do this here in the United States. We don't do this. You don't put fruit. You don't ruin chocolate with fruit. No. Every now and then you'll see something with like a candy with fruit in it. I get it. But you don't see too much strawberry chocolate. I think there's some in America, but nothing quite like this. This has little flecks. Is this real strawberry or like synthetic strawberry? Let's open it up. I don't know if I can tell. Let's get this the right way. Use the amazing, easy to use. Oh my goodness. This would save people so much, like, wrappers everywhere. Like, we tear our wrappers in half. You tear off a piece, it gets on the floor or whatever. This is so much easier, so much better. Anyway, the wrapper gets me every time. I can smell the fruit, the strawberry, which is impressive. Is this real strawberry in here, or it's like there is something going on in here? The strawberry filling? What do you call this? Erdbeer. That doesn't help me at all. Let's give it a taste. I don't really do fruity candy much, so this is different. Wow, Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, wasn't expecting that. That just like fell apart in my mouth. This is just creamy strawberry filling. It's not solid at all. It's like mushy and it's good. It's nice. I didn't expect that. This is chocolate with strawberry filling. So it's really mushy and falls apart in your mouth. It's actually great. I personally, I'm not a big fan of fruit flavored stuff, and I think this isn't bad, which is really impressive for me. Like if you know me, I don't like fruit flavors really, especially in candy. This is actually not bad. I am shocked. And it's got some little specks in it. Maybe that's real fruit, or if only they had this when I was a child. They could have made me eat fruit. This would have been the only way. That's great. I'm so impressed with these Milkas. What the heck? These should be like commonly sold in the United States. I think a lot of Americans like I don't know for sure if we could get over the different chocolate taste because a lot of them if a American ate this and I didn't know where it was from, if I thought it was just American chocolate, I would think it's like expired or something. I'd be like, "Where's all the flavor?" But it turns out this is like a proper balance of flavor, I think. So anyway, this is the Alun, the hazelnuts. Um, we don't really do hazelnuts too much in the United States. We have Nutella, hazelnut chocolate spread, but I don't really know of any hazelnut chocolate bar in the United States, so that's cool. I think hazelnuts are good. I'm actually excited for this. Oh wow, holy! You can see you can literally see the nuts busting out. That sounded weird, but you can. And I actually am excited for this one because I can't think of anything hazelnut chocolate in America. So just the Nutella. Let's see what this is like. I think this is gonna be good. Oh my goodness. This might be one of my favorites. That is so. Okay. It's hard for me to explain the flavor perfectly, but I've explained what the chocolate is like. What's really impressing me, other than the flavor, is the consistency, the actual texture, like how it feels to chew it up. In America, our chocolate is it's either very grossly waxy and doesn't break up, it just mushes but doesn't break, or it's very brittle and just like falls apart like glass. But this is perfect. You bite it, it breaks apart exactly like you would want. It's very semi mushy. It's perfect. I know that's a weird thing to like give credit to, but that's a big part of the experience I'm liking, is how it feels in my mouth. These nuts sounded weird too. That's really good. What on earth is going on? This was this was a day. This was a day right here. Milka. So impressive. So good. Genuinely. Like, it's just good. I think it's hard to even argue. It's just it's so different from American chocolate. It's still chocolate, but it's almost like they're two different food groups. It's weird. So we should have this in America. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but I think there's a large amount of Americans who would maybe gravitate towards this Milka and be like, I like how it's not as waxy, not as sugary, and has not as sour, not as crazy chemicals, and that affects the flavor. I didn't know how much that affects the flavor. and the consistency, the makeup of it. Milka, Europe. You guys know what you're doing. I had no idea. Anyway, I quite enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on the Milka chocolate bar, anything, and American chocolate if you've had that and the comparison, and that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.